March 17th, 7:40 a.m. A little cool here this morning, some frost. You know, you can watch people shoot rifles, air rifles, off of bipods, tripods, bags. And you can watch some of these people using scope cams, trigger cams, doing that. But that's not in the wild, is it? That's a controlled situation. You know, I had a person, they put it in foreign language on one of my videos. It's where I killed them 3 long shots with that Impact M4. So I did a Google Translate on what they said. And I got rid of them from my channel, okay? You know, those were 3 very nice shots I made on them squirrels at longer range. Now, you see the scope mag on that scope was about 14x. You know, when you watch somebody shoot a target at 8x versus 14, you're going to see the error magnified. But remember, a squirrel is not one point, meaning it's not, you know, a place on a squirrel's head is not one point per se. You have some, what we call, error allowed. You know, a squirrel's head is not the size of the end of a pin. It's not an 1/8 of an inch spot. It's you have a game animal has some allowable error. You're out in the wild. Now this, I will say this Primus trigger stick, I may do a modification to my top part of my stick because it's got those little teeth in that V, and I'm using this Arca rail on that Impact M4. And that Arca rail is biting into those teeth. And that's one reason why you'll see that gun is jumpy in that trigger cam. Because I'm having to twist that thing and trying to get the scope level. It's not a smooth fit's what I'm saying, and I may be able to remedy that, okay? A lot of your hunting in the wild for squirrels, it's hand-eye coordination, okay? And what I mean by that, you don't necessarily get to set and lock a set of crosshairs on a squirrel head and keep them locked there for an eternity. You can't do it. You gotta breathe. You're uncomfortable. So you learn through experience what's tolerable, what's allowed, what can you get away with. Does it look perfect in that trigger cam on some of them shots I'm shooting? No. But what is the outcome generally? Dead squirrel, right? A lot of them shot in the head, or very close to the head. And yeah, you have to play the wind on some shots, even with a 17 HM2 or a 22 long rifle or an air gun. You don't want to be selling yourself out to the wind. You can do that trying to be too cute by half. So yeah, you'll see some people, they'll be putting the camera on the target, and you get to see the bullet impact, and they're showing the gun on the wrist, but they don't have a trigger cam on the gun. Well, what would you see if you seen the trigger cam footage? You'd probably see, uh-oh, look at there. They're not exactly perfectly still, are they? That's what you would see. But that don't mean they can't shoot. Like I said, in the wild, there's everything around here, boys. You've got your footing, you can't get your feet exactly right. You can't get your shoulders turned exactly right. You've got an animal that can move or is moving and stopping, moving and stopping. So you all can go back and you can watch them videos, and you can watch me drive that Nexus Element Optic scope around in the woods. That's what you're doing. You're driving that scope around in the woods, and most of them squirrels was headbusters. Looks easy, don't it? Well, you know, you can always come up here and visit me when the season's back open, and well, I'll take you hunting. I'll even take my trigger cam off and put on your gun, and I'll take my handheld camera and I'll video you. We'll see what you can do. Yeah, it looks easy sometimes in that camera. Oh yeah, some shots are easy. A lot of them shots are not so easy. And remember, time can be of the essence, and running this trigger cam, running a trigger stick, running the bolt, running the safety on the gun. A lot of work, a lot of things you have to do and still make the shot. So it keeps you busy. Run the safety on the gun. Get up from a sitting position. And then have to sit back down or move while you're sitting on the ground. And you're trying to keep up with where the game is. All this is happening all at the same time. And you have to make do. And try to be successful. And it don't always happen. There's been some unsuccesses that I've not showed because I've not even got the scope cam turned on to show you the squirrel, because it either went in a hole or hid, or I don't know where it went. But this would apply to other things besides squirrels hunting them too. That's going to conclude the video.